Everyone, this is Sukrita. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share about a reusable notebook that I have found, and I've been using it from almost 6 months, so I decided to share a review about it. This is a smart and reusable notebook from a company called Cure Ali. So the outer cover is kind of gives a leathery rubbery feel, and it's a matte one, so it gives a nice premier look actually. It comes along with a pen. This is the Pilot Frixion pen that we should be using for this reusable notebook. It comes along with a band where the pen can be placed. It also comes with a band for nicely securing the notebook. So when we open the first page, asks about our details. So here we can be writing our name. Here we can be writing our phone number, address, which I have closed off for the sake of the video. We have a gifted by here, so this actually is a very good gifting option also. There are blank pages, and this page is not a reusable page. Then the first page we have is the index, which is also a reusable page. Here comes the overall outline of the pages that are present in this notebook. It also has like 2 bookmarks which can be used at different pages while you are planning or writing. So this planner consists of 100 pages which are all of the similar outline. It has a daily planner on the left and a notes for the day on the right, so you have a lot of ample space for planning each day in your life. So the left side daily planner consists of a date, time from 6 AM to 9 PM, and the to-do list, the top 3 priorities and later up to 15 to-do list. The bottom consists of notes, the number of total tasks completed and carry forward. It also has a small mood tracker. The left side has a lot of empty space to write notes, whatever you want to write about. And there is also a small section box which says the reminders. There are also some small space here to write the important things, and there are small icons here to remind you of the meetings, mails, calls or exercise or family work that you have, any ideas that you have. So this is the outline of the page, and all the pages are of the similar outline. You can see I have used this a lot. Now let me explain how this notebook becomes a reusable one. What are the technology that is present there? So the first part is this Pilot Frixion pen. So this range of pens are actually erasable by friction. So they should actually be erasable on any general paper that you write on. Let me show you. So they have an eraser at the back with which you should be able to erase whatever is written with this pen. The eraser also works fine for any small corrections that you want to make, but you can't like erase the whole page with an eraser. Then this wouldn't be anything better than a pencil and an eraser. So the other part of the technology is with which the paper is made of. So the Cure Ali says that it is their patented technology that they make this paper waterproof, and we should actually be able to erase whatever it's written with a wet cloth that is provided with it. Let me show you a demo.
A few moments later.
They have provided a cloth in the back pocket along with the diary. Now I have wetted the cloth with some water, if you can see, and I've written something extra to erase it also. This is how you can erase the whole page very easily with the wet cloth. Because the paper is waterproof, you need not have to worry about anything happening to the paper, and that is how this whole setup becomes an erasable book to write infinite number of times. I've been using this planner from almost 6 months. I've ordered it long back, but I still have this packet that it came along with. I don't know why. So I thought I'll share that also with you guys. It comes in a cover like this, and there is also notes on how you should be working with this notebook. So among the smart features that they say are it's erasable, waterproof and tear resistant paper, and you can scan, store and share your documents. Yeah, so because this is erasable, it forces us to have all the notes that we take in cloud. And they also say that the paper of the book is designed in such a way that it is easily scannable to any of the document scanner that we have. And they also claim that it is a productivity focused patented page design with like a daily planner on the left and notes on the right is like a patented productivity focused design. Also, it is like a environmental friendly product because they don't use wood or tree for this paper. They have explained everything belonging to the layout of this planner, how you should be using it, and also how to write and erase and scan. Erase using fully wet cloth only. Do not worry about the pages, they are waterproof. Yeah, so this is how it came and where they've explained how to use it. I was actually using it as a planner for 2021. I didn't have any other planner, so I just wanted to share very quickly how I was using this. So for every month I have all the dates written already. Yeah, so these parts you need not erase and you can reuse for every month. That's one advantage of this erasable. So you can erase only the parts that you want and you can leave other parts like this. The overall layout of each month and week can be left as is. And I have like a shopping list tracker which I still use in this notes only. And I have this week one, and where I could be writing like all the necessary tasks for week one and some extra tasks in such a way. I also used to track my habits in a similar manner by writing all the dates here and crossing or ticking everything. Directly erase this crossing or ticking and you will have a habit tracker ready without having to write dates for every month. And coming for the day, I've used their standard daily planner that they have written, and this planner actually provides a lot of space to write each day. There are almost 100 pages, so this will totally be sufficient for 1 month, and you can pull it up to like 2 months of planning also. After that, you'll however have to take photos and upload it to the cloud or wherever you want to store them. So this was how I was using this planner for the last year. As I've been using this for a long time now, let me share you what are the small disadvantages that I have found of this book also. So when we write on one side, and when we remember something, let's suppose there's a meeting today. I remembered like at 4 PM and I remembered that it's at 5 PM tomorrow and I want to note it down. It gets smudged away. If you immediately turn to the other page and start writing, it gets smudged away. If you can see it clearly here, this has become lightened and it's some ink has stick here. So this is one problem. So I think like after writing you have to let it dry for about like 1 minute. This is one thing that I've observed. And there is also another thing that because we wipe it with a wet cloth here, you see everything is gone properly, but then you shouldn't like move to the next page immediately, because the paper is right now still wet and there would be left over some dirt or ink marks that would be left over. So even after wiping out, you should wait for some time to dry. So let me say like after writing you should wait for it to dry for about 1 minute, and after erasing you should wait for it to dry for about like 2 to 3 minutes, I would say. So these are the times it would take to write each day and also while erasing it. So if you feel that you can be patient, this is a very good option. I would say that it's not that hard to drying after writing is not at all hard, because you can leave the pages open as is, not write in the next page immediately. But erasing would take some time. I usually used to erase it weekly, so that I don't feel like it's all a burden at once. I would also suggest you to like wet the cloth very lightly, even though they have said to wet it fully, so that it's still erasable. It doesn't have to be like too hard while erasing. So that's how much wet you should do it, but not wet it totally, so that the paper doesn't get very wet and takes a lot of time to dry. One more thing that's very important to consider before thinking of buying this notebook is about the pen. So it's very specific that we should be writing with Pilot Frixion pens only. Not only this, but Pilot Frixion has a range of ball pens and gel pens in many different colors also. So, but we should be specific about writing with Pilot Frixion pens only, which are erasable with friction. So thing is, this is a pen that has come along with the notebook for me, but I have long back finished its refill. I was using this a lot, and you can see how I filled up the entire pages. So this is how I used to write my day when there are like hectic days, planning each time, and also a lot of notes for each day. So yeah, and then I went on for searching for the refills for this pen. So the refills I found that refills are actually more costlier than the pen. I don't know the reason. So actually each pen costs around 100 rupees, and that is one major factor you should consider before wanting to buy this notebook. So what I have done is, when I finished the pen, I bought a set of 3 pens that they have in Flipkart. So they already have like a little bit off, and I got some another discount during a sale, and so these are like 210 rupees, so like 70 rupees for each pen is what I got. There are like 2 ball pens and one black pen in this set. I wanted to speak about what are all the places that you can buy this planner or the notebook. So this is from a company called Curly, as I have said. So they have a proper functioning website where you can order it from them. I think it costs around like 750 only the notebook, and you can put an order with extra 1 pen or 2 pens, and accordingly the cost increases. Also in their website they have a option to customize the planner, where they have up to like 3 letters engravable on the diary, which would be very good for a gifting option. You can check that. I'll link it in the description box, the website. There are also not hardbound but spiral notebooks, which you can also check out if that's your choice. I bought this in Amazon. It was for 899 rupees, and I have got some bank offer, so it was totally for 800 rupees. But while searching for a reusable notebook, I have also found other alternatives in Amazon. There is a brand called Infinote that also makes reusable notebooks like this. I'll link that also in description, and you can check out which is better for you. One thing I want to share is that I really can write in this notebook guilt-free, because having this much space for each day gives me a lot of mental peace, and I need not have to worry about wasting a lot of paper and also wanting to write more. So yeah, that is the main reason I've bought this, and as I've already said, I write a lot and the refills are getting finished faster. I would also want you to consider about this product, because this is a environmental friendly and a reusable sustainable product. Thank you so much for watching the video. Let me know in comments how you felt about the video, and please like, share and subscribe if you want to know more about planning and such environmental friendly stuff.